That's great. That looks really great.
Things are happening.
Yeah, we should cover this way so you have better audio. Thanks so much for being here.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh my gosh, no, it's so fascinating. I'm glad that she's doing the work. Yeah.
Need some of that tape.
You're the trendsetter of the crowd. Not the young people have been wearing this for years. Okay, well, I'm going to be the trendsetter on ankle braces because I think everyone's really formal.
Great team.
Fat braces are going to be your thing.
So yeah, I remember.
Over almost 300, so, and just basically.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Like, you are just consistent with that
I
ugly.
feel like it's a pretty universal.
Right.
I know.
Well, you
I
are
know.
you are a
It is, unless
trendsetter,
you're
whether
like
or not it's right. You're leading, you're paving a path. Oh, Lord. Can we take it?
Sign. Oh, it's just sign.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just put sign.
Test. Oh. Okay, are we ready, Fabiano? All right. Welcome, everybody, to our Call to Conscience demonstration to extend Somerville's eviction moratorium. My name is Samantha Wolf. You can call me Sam. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm a community organizer with CAAS, the Community Action Agency of Somerville. And now I'm going to pass the mic to my co-MC and colleague, Magda Gomez, to introduce herself and translate into Spanish.
Thanks, Sam. Hola a todos y bienvenidos a nuestra demostración por un llamado de conciencia para extender la moratoria para los desalojos en Somerville. Ya sabrán, quizás ella es Sam y yo soy Magda y usamos los pronombres ella y somos organizadoras comunitarias de CAAS, la Agencia de Acción Comunitaria de Somerville.
Okay, so we'd like to give a shout out to our volunteers and community leaders from the Somerville Renters Committee and the Eviction Response Network who organized today's demonstration in partnership with CAAS. So together we are building a movement of Somerville residents, workers, and families to make Somerville a better city for all. And we believe that housing is a human right.
Queremos agradecer públicamente a nuestros voluntarios y líderes comunitarios del Comité de Inquilinos de Somerville y a la Red de Respuesta a los Desalojos, quienes organizaron esta demostración en conjunto con CAAS. Todos juntos estamos construyendo un movimiento de inquilinos, trabajadores y familias de Somerville para poder tener una mejor ciudad para todos, porque creemos firmemente que la vivienda es un derecho humano.
So thank you so much to everyone who has joined our movement and who is here today in front of Somerville City Hall. We are live streaming to the CAAS Facebook page. Hello. And we want to thank everyone who is tuning in right now. But I do have to give an extra shout out to everyone who's here in person in the rain. You are amazing. And we know that evictions don't stop in the rain, and neither do we, right?
Así es que muchas gracias a todos, a quienes se han unido a nuestro movimiento y a quienes están aquí hoy frente al City Hall de Somerville. Estamos transmitiendo en vivo a través de Facebook de CAAS y me gustaría agradecerle a cada persona que se tomó el tiempo y la molestia de venir en medio de la lluvia, y también quiero hacer un reconocimiento a todos ustedes que vinieron para acá. Son geniales. Y los desalojos no van a parar con la lluvia y nosotros tampoco, ¿cierto?
Okay, so we have a few logistics to share with you all. For safety, Nicole is our lead marshal and police liaison. That's Nicole over there, can you wave? So if you need to speak with anybody about safety for any reason, find Nicole. Nicole is also our media liaison today, so if there's anyone here from the press who wants to speak with someone, please first find Nicole. The whole thing, yeah. Also, we do have masks, hand sanitizer, and water. If you need any of that, please find Jane. Jane will get that to you, thank you. And for those of you who have not yet signed our petition to the Board of Health, it's still open for signatures until 6 p.m. tonight. So if you're watching this from our live stream, here is a link to the petition. This can show up. It's pretty small, but it's bit.ly/Somerville Moratorium petition. Right, and if you're here in person with us, please see Isabel. Where's Isabel?
I'm over here.
Holding a clipboard. Who, well, it's over here too, but
I'll point to
sign the petition. And lastly, immediately following this demonstration is the Board of Health meeting, where we will find out how much time they're willing to give struggling Somerville renters. So we hope to see you there at 6 p.m.
Quisiéramos compartir con ustedes algunos aspectos logísticos para nuestra reunión de hoy. Nicole va a ser nuestra encargada de seguridad, ahí está Nicole, y también va a ser la vocera para hablar con la policía en caso de que aparezcan. Si por algún motivo necesitas hablar con alguien por un tema de seguridad, por favor diríjanse a Nicole. Ella también va a ser la encargada de relaciones con la prensa en caso de que aquí haya alguien de algún medio de comunicación que quiera tener más información sobre este evento. Tenemos mascarillas también aquí, alcohol gel, agua. Si alguien necesita, por favor puede acercarse a la mesa. Y para aquellos que no han firmado la petición que le estamos haciendo al Directorio de Salud, aún se encuentra abierta para ser firmada hasta las 6 de la tarde del día de hoy. Si es que estás viendo esto con nuestra transmisión en vivo, el link está... Ahí van a mostrar el link para que puedan firmar la petición. Y para quienes están en persona aquí con nosotros, pueden acercarse a Isabel, que está por allá, que está recolectando firmas todavía. Y por último, inmediatamente después de esta demostración, se va a llevar a efecto la reunión del Directorio de Salud, donde vamos a saber cuánto tiempo le van a dar a los inquilinos de Somerville que están luchando para pagar su renta. Así es que los invitamos a unirse a esta reunión, que es de carácter público, hoy a las 6 p.m.
So, now we want to share some background on the moratorium and status of evictions in Somerville. And after that, Denise and Yolanda, two amazing community leaders, are going to share some of their personal stories and why this matters to them.
Ahora vamos a compartir un poco de contexto sobre qué es el moratorio para los desalojos en Somerville y cuál es el estado en que se encuentran los desalojos hoy en día en la ciudad. Y después de eso, Denise y Yolanda, dos grandes líderes comunitarias, van a compartir un poco de su historia personal y de por qué esto es importante para ellos.
So, as you probably know by now, the Somerville Eviction Moratorium prevents anyone living in Somerville, as well as their belongings, from being removed from their home. There was also a similar CDC eviction moratorium that protected renters across the country, which was overturned by the Supreme Court on August 26th. Of course, this is horrible news for the estimated 101,000 Massachusetts households that are behind on their rent, let alone the 6.17 million households that are behind on their rent nationwide.
Como ustedes ya sabrán, la moratoria para los desalojos en Somerville actúa previniendo que cualquier persona que viva en Somerville, así como también sus pertenencias, sean removidas de su casa. Había también una moratoria federal de la CDC que protegía a los inquilinos a lo largo de todo el país. Esta moratoria fue levantada por la Corte Suprema el pasado 26 de agosto. Esto fue una noticia terrible para los 101.000 hogares de Massachusetts que aún se encuentran atrasados con el pago de su renta y que podemos decir de los 6 millones de hogares que están atrasados con la renta en todo el país.
The morning after the CDC moratorium was struck down, we immediately started organizing this campaign because Somerville's eviction moratorium is set to expire next week on September 15th. Mayor Curtatone has recommended that the Board of Health wait until November 30th to remove these protections from vulnerable renters, but we know that is not enough time.
La mañana siguiente, después de que se levantara la moratoria de la CDC, inmediatamente comenzamos a organizar esta campaña porque la moratoria de Somerville iba a expirar la próxima semana, el 15 de septiembre. El alcalde Curtatone recomendó que el directorio de salud esperara hasta el 30 de noviembre para retirar esta protección a los inquilinos vulnerables, pero sabemos que esto no es tiempo suficiente.
With COVID-19 cases continuing to rise, now is not the time to put people out on the streets, in shelters, or couch surfing in overcrowded apartments. We are here to demand that Somerville renters receive a full year of recovery from the end of the Massachusetts state of emergency through June of 2022, next year. People whose lives were turned upside down by the pandemic need time to find a decent paying job, access rental assistance, grieve the loss of their loved ones from COVID-19 without having to worry about becoming homeless.
Con los casos de COVID-19 subiendo, ahora no es el momento para poner a la gente en las calles, en refugios o de allegados. Estamos aquí para exigir que los inquilinos de Somerville puedan tener un año entero para poder recuperarse después del fin del estado de emergencia en Massachusetts hasta junio del 2022. Las personas que se vieron fuertemente afectadas por la pandemia necesitan tiempo para encontrar un trabajo que tenga un pago decente, asistencia para pagar la renta, tiempo para poder llorar a sus seres queridos que hemos perdido con el COVID-19, sin tener que estar preocupados de quedar sin casa.
And now we are going to have Denise Lowers, a community leader and member of the Somerville Renters Committee, share her story and why extending this moratorium through June 2022 is so important to her.
Ahora tendremos a Denise Lowers, una líder comunitaria y miembro del Comité de Inquilinos de Somerville, para que comparta su historia personal de por qué para ella es tan importante que se extienda la moratoria hasta junio del próximo año.
Hi everyone, my name is Denise Flowers. I pronounce her she, her, hers. I have been living Somerville since 2007 on Ward 4, and I'm a mother of 2 children, school-age children. One is here in high school, and the other one is an 8th grader at the West Somerville Neighborhood School. And I'm also a member of the Somerville Renters Committee. I'd like to thank the support for all renters and homeowners who have joined our housing justice movement and shown their solidarity. This is just the beginning of our fight for what is right for our community. So I thank all of you for being here on this rainy day and helping us with this fight. This week marks 1 year since CAAS began helping me with my situation involving my landlord. Sorry. Thank you. Last September, I received a notice to quit or to become a tenant at will, which was illegal at that time because we were still in the state moratorium. When I called my landlord's office, the property manager, she was so rude. She didn't allow me to speak. She just said, this is what it is, and got off the phone. I was shaking. I didn't know my rights at that time. I contacted the city of Somerville. I contacted the state, and no one knew what to do. No one knew how to help because so many were in situations very similar. I started to look for other places to live, to look for a studio to go and live with my 2 children. And thank God someone put me in touch with people, with CAAS, and this girl here, she truly advocates for me, for my family. It was her first week at CAAS. She is my champ. She is my guardian angel, I call my family guardian angel, together with all CAAS staff. We host 3 different forums here with the Somerville candidates, and it was talked about a lot about, there are fundings, there are ways to go and look for help. I can tell you, I am here to tell you, yes, there are, but it takes forever. It's frustrating. For me, I applied for RAFT on September 2nd of 2020. I only heard back from them on February 17th of 2021. This is the reality. And I had CAAS advocating for me. I had 4 different staffs advocating for me. I had someone from the state, Rachel, I think her name's Rachel Clinton. She was advocating for me, and it still took forever. My landlord, he did not evict me. My landlord, after CAAS, going back and forth with them about my lease, because he didn't want to renew my lease. Finally, 2 months after, he decided to sign a 12-month lease, which expires now in November. I don't know how it's going to be my situation now. I lost last year almost 100% of my income, and still now, this day, I still haven't gone back to working full-time. I'm still working part-time. I do appreciate what Mayor Curtatone has been done for us, for a city. I think he is a bold candidate, he is a bold official, he is a bold mayor, but just extending to November 30th is not enough. It's not enough. Mr. Mayor, if you are inside, come here. Come here outside. Show your face. Let's be bold with us. I'd like to thank all candidates that signed our petition. They're in this cause. We have Beatriz Gomes here, Judy Pineda, Charlotte Kelly, Mary Caseso. Hi, Mary. Ben was here as well. So I'd like to thank all of you guys. We have many candidates that signed a petition, that post online, made a public statement. They're with us, and I want more. I want to see more. I want this fight to continue. We're here to stay. I'm not going to stop this fight. I'm fighting for my family. I'm fighting for my community. I'm a Latina woman. I will not accept anymore to be downgraded to second-class citizens. Thank you.
Yeah, let's give it up for Denise. So amazing. She's been through so much, and yet she's been so involved in this campaign and other work we've been doing, as has Yolanda Montiel, who is also a community leader, member of the Somerville Renters Committee, and a fighter. Here comes Yolanda.
Buenas tardes. Gracias a todos por estar acá. Es muy valioso el tiempo que han apartado. Mi nombre es Yolanda Montiel. Vivo en Somerville desde hace 13 años. Tengo 2 hijos en la Somerville y soy parte del comité de inquilinos. Algo que me ha ayudado a estar acá es que tuve también la mala experiencia de ser desalojada a inicios de la pandemia, sin tener una oportunidad, sin saber mis derechos, sin saber qué hacer. Algo que he aprendido es que aunque la pandemia ha sido muy difícil, aprendí a no tener miedo, aprendí a saber mis derechos como persona, como humana, sin importar de dónde yo venga y quién soy y qué idioma hablo. Esta experiencia fue muy difícil, una experiencia muy dolorosa, más cuando hay hijos en casa, y no quisiera que alguien de la comunidad de Somerville lo pasara. Hay un dicho que dicen por ahí en mi país, que mientras el muerto no es tuyo, tú no lo velas, tú no lo sientes. Pero yo creo que si ustedes están acá es porque les importa la comunidad, les importa qué pasa con su vecino, qué pasa con los compañeritos de la escuela. Yo creo que no queremos ver gente salir de este país, de esta ciudad, perdón. No queremos ver que los compañeros de nuestros hijos tengan que mudarse porque no tienen para pagar la renta. Y si nosotros estamos aquí es porque queremos informarle a la comunidad que tienen derechos y que pueden ayudarse los unos con los otros, apoyarse. Algo que me ha hecho estar en este lugar es para poder ayudar a aquellas personas que no tienen los recursos o no tienen la información necesaria para poder asistirse con la renta. Queremos para todos que Somerville tenga hogares seguros y que Somerville tenga hogares cómodos para todos, para toda aquella familia que es de bajos recursos. Y quiero agradecerles a todos de verdad por estar acá. Muchísimas gracias.
I'm going to do a quick translation of what Yolanda just said. My name is Yolanda Montiel. I've been living in Somerville for 13 years. I am a part of the Somerville Renters Committee, and I am here to show my support to each Somerville resident. I would like to share with you that during the pandemic, I went through a very difficult time with my family. I was evicted from my home. I had to go through this sour experience, which is hard, but it's even harder when you have kids. This experience brought up insecurity and worries for me and my family. I don't want any other family to have to go through this. I want every family in Somerville has a safe and affordable housing. I don't want to see more families having to leave our city. I don't want to lose my kids' friends having to say goodbye to their friends from school. I don't think that not paying the rent is a reason strong enough to see people leaving the city. There are still families and individuals that need us. They need to know what to do, where to go, where to find resources to get help. I strongly believe that if we unite, we could do amazing things. Thank you.
All right, give it up for Yolanda. Awesome. All right, we've got Fabiano and Denise up next.
Yes!
Going to lead us in some chants. It's time.
It's time!
Okay, so everybody got this piece of paper?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, this is our first time doing this, so
Yeah.
bear with us. So where we start? Okay. Hey, we are taking over.
No evictions, no
foreclosures.
Hey, we're taking over.
No evictions, no foreclosures.
Hey,
We are taking over. No evictions, no foreclosures. Hey,
Fight, fight. Housing
is a human.
fight, fight, fight. Housing Housing is a human right.
Fight!
Fight, fight. Housing is a human right. Fight, fight. Housing is a human right.
What do we want?
Housing justice.
What do we want?
Now.
What do we want?
Housing justice.
What do we want?
Now. Now.
Y ahora en español. Repeat after.
El pueblo
Unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo.
Ganamos.
Cuando luchamos, ganamos.
Tener un derecho es nuestro derecho.
Tener un techo es nuestro derecho.
El pueblo
Unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido.
Wow. Thanks everyone for coming in person and watching us at home, especially to Denise and Yolanda for their kind words. And I encourage everyone to join us at the Board of Health meeting at 6 p.m. Where's the link?
Oh, the link. The link. Okay.
We have another link.
That's the link for the Board of Health meeting. So thanks everyone for coming. Thank you. Take care. Muchas gracias a todos por venir. Gracias a todas las personas que se dieron el tiempo para venir aquí en persona y también para cada uno de ustedes que nos está viendo en su casa. Gracias especiales a Denise y a Yolanda. Y queremos invitarlos a todos a que se unan a la reunión del Board of Health que va a ser hoy a las 6 de la tarde, donde se va a decidir la extensión de la moratoria. Así es que muchas gracias a todos y nos vemos. Cuídense.
For folks to part, if we don't mind taking a socially distanced group photo in front of this tent, that'd be amazing. Thank you again for coming in the rain. I know some of you have been fighting with CAAS for the last year. This is the 4th action we've held this pandemic, and we're grateful for all of your commitment to housing justice. So to take a group